Hello, Pinip Miami here, and thank you for joining in on another beautiful Sunday. I want to say that I apologize for my voice. I have been recovering from COVID, and so I'll be a little bit out of breath, but bear with me, and we will do this together. And plus, girls, I'm sure you would agree, or men, that getting dressed up and making yourself feel good really does like give you a little pep to your step. But before we get started, I have an announcement. For We have the Rockabilly Present Route 66. It is a virtual car show. You have until today to sign up at rollingroute66show.com. And then you could vote from February 8th to 28th. There's going to be so many awards and categories that you could participate in. So make sure to check it out. Now, today I'm going to show I'm wearing red for Valentine's. I didn't know what color to put in my backdrop today, so I'm just going to be going through a bunch of colors. But I have no makeup on because today we're going to do a like cute, retro, nice Valentine's look. So make sure to hit that like button, share with your friends, join in the conversation if you have any questions. The look that I decided to do, I went through my makeup palette to see what I had. I really couldn't leave my house. So we're going to use, I was thinking, I want a red lip because I love red lip. But I wanted to do a cut crease for you guys using like pinky red colors. I'll be using this Morphe palette, the 35M. I'll be using these pinks over here and this like like cream. Now, before I get started, I wanted to show you guys a few things that I've picked up that I've really loved. And this I got at the dollar store, and I've used it and played around with it. So what this is after you use one eyeshadow, you can just dry clean it on here, and then poof, no color transfer, and you can switch colors using the same brush. And then this thing I found at the dollar store is perfect for like for your makeup. Little compartments up here, and it's easy if you want to do your makeup in the bathroom. If you want to do your makeup in any other room, or if you just like have your girlfriends over and you just want to travel from one room to the other, it really does help. So for today, we're gonna start off with the eyebrows. Well, no, we're gonna prime our face. We are gonna prime our face. I've been using this e.l.f. poreless primer, and we're just gonna grab a bit of this. I love this stuff. It really creates like a base and smooths out your face like a filter. Well, hello, John. I hope your Mustang is well. So just using our fingers. The only thing I've done to my face is moisturize it. So now we're gonna prime it. So we're just gonna put this all over everywhere. I'm gonna put it on my lips. Then I'm gonna use the eyeshadow primer. Sometimes I use primer, sometimes I don't. But since I'm gonna be doing like a semi-half cut crease, this is from Concrete Minerals. I like it because it feels just like the poreless primer, so I feel like it goes on and it smooths and helps keep the eyeshadow to pop and to have it stay longer. So I'm just gonna put it on my fingers, warm it up, and then put it all over my eyes. There we go. And then while that sets, we're gonna do our eyebrows. Well, hello, Mr. Murph. Let me make sure I close this. Alright, so for eyebrows, I'm going to use a dark brown eyeshadow. I use eyeshadows for my eyebrows. And then if I really want to set it, like if I have a long event outside, I do use clear mascara or pomade for the eyebrows. It's like a little brush, you could brush it on. So using an eyebrow brush like this one, I'm gonna brush it first. My bushy eyebrows. Natural. Do you remember when like thin eyebrows were a thing? And it's funny because it was like in the 20s, then it went to like thick, and then thin again, like super thin. So for the eyebrows, I like doing the bottom first, like a little line, and I don't go like straight line because I want it to look natural too. So I do, and as you can see, my eyebrows are already thick enough. I just do it to fill in any gaps and to give it shape and some powness. Oh, Isabella, welcome from France, always before your bedtime. So thankful for you for coming on here and watching me. If you have any questions, let me know. So yeah, simple. Let me fix here. I when I was smaller, I had chicken pox, and I had a chicken pox right here. So I've had this like sometimes hair grows, sometimes it doesn't grow. Yes. Do any of you have any weird spots where you have chicken pox? So that's the most difficult thing for my eyebrows is that little chicken pox part that you guys probably never knew that I had, but that's why I have that little bump right there. Don't know if you knew that. So, so first we're gonna start with our eyeshadow. So for the eyeshadow, I'm gonna put a Let me just show you. I'm gonna start with the lightest color that I'm gonna use. It's gonna be like this creamy color, and we're gonna put it all on the top. It doesn't matter what kind of brush that you use for this part. So just a really light cream all over the top, on top of your eyes. Now I like to do my eyebrows at the same time. I mean, my eyeshadow at the same time, so I could make sure to follow to see that there's like make sure that they both match up. And this is super light. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. You can see it in person. All right. Oh. Is this a Morphe palette? Yes. This is a Morphe M35M. So we're just going to put that all over. Now we're going to get a fluffy brush. So whichever fluffy brush you like. I'm going to be using, I know it looks like it has eyeshadow on it, but the brush is actually pink. I got this one at Walmart, I believe, just because it came with a collection of like colorful pencils, colorful brushes. So we're going to start off with this lighter pink here. So you can see that. And we're going to put it on our crease. All over here. And the trick, if you're doing this at home, hold your mirror or look at your mirror like this. So we're just gonna put that on our cut crease. On our crease. And it's gonna look crazy now because we're gonna paint our little crease look. Yes, it is a mod brush set. Do you have it, Sarah? That's where this one is too. So we're gonna get this light pink, and I'm going for like a pink reddish. You see? And it's okay to go in because we want to create this. We want to create a blended look, but then we're gonna cut it up. That sounds funny. So now we're gonna get a darker color. Ow. I'm gonna be using this one right here. And then blend it, but blend it in closer to the edge. It's gonna look like a crazy art piece right now. Make sure to blend it. If you are not sure about blending, get a fluffy brush. And by fluffy, I don't mean like denser. It means actually less dense. So that's why it's softer. I think I did use my fluffy brush. No, this one. So we're gonna use this one. This one's actually a Morphe M511, just to blend everything. And I always do my eyeshadow first, because in case it comes down to my face or I want to clean it up, it's easier than a face you've already done. So I'm blending it all over because I want it to really look seamless. And you see it changes it up and softens the look. And then add eyeshadow as needed. Yes, to the edge. Thank you, Brandy. Let's see. They are affordable vegan brush options with soft, but they are still durable. Yes, I love them. And they're fun. I really bought them because of the colors. All right, so now you know what? We'll use the mod brush. Just had it up. We're going to use this brush. The mod brush. It says Brow Grooming. And you're going to get your concealer. I used the Fit Me in number 10. It looks a little crazy here. So what we are going to do is just put a dab, 2 dabs. Right there. That was a lot more dabs. Let me leave that up here. And now make sure that you have no color on your brow brush, because you don't want to get color into your foundation. And then soft strokes and create that cut crease. And the reason I use the brow brush is because it's the flattest brush I'll use. You can use any brush, it just has to be flat. And I need to put the mirror closer to me because, as you saw in the beginning of the video, I wear glasses and I can't see from far. So, now this, you have to see how you want it. I want it to disappear when my eyes are closed. When my eyes are open, but you can see it when your eyes are closed. So we're just defining a line. And I'm going for a softer cut crease, so I want it to ombre at the end. So I'm not worried about the end here. do you guys think? I'm going to put a little more foundation. Oh, forgot I put it over here. So now you see why we put as much as we can before. And we just want to create the illusion that there's like a cut on our crease. And if you have a hooded eye, you would go a little higher. That's why you got to open and close your eyes. But you see how this looks like a fresh look? Alright, so since I want to ombre at the end, we're going to go back with our fluffy brush, the mod. This one's called Crease. Makes it easy. We're going to go in with the first red that we put on, and we're just going to blend it at the end of the foundation that we use for the cut crease, just to help it look like a little ombre effect. We're going to go in with the other darker pink that we used, a little more towards the end. And don't worry about any fallout here. We're going to clean it. All right. So then we're going to go in with, oh my gosh. I'm going to clean this brush because I want to keep it in the small brush. I thought I had a smaller brush. Oh, I do. I'm going to use this brush from Luxie. It's a smaller blending brush. And we're going to go back with the one that we used on our on the upper eyebrows, this one right here. And we're going to put that where we put our cut crease just to make it pop. And it has a nice shimmer to it. So everywhere where you have the foundation. This. Okay. And so this is just going to really make your eyes pop. And in your inner corners. What do you guys think? Back with our fluffy brush just to blend everything in. And make sure not to touch the little cut crease. So then before I clean up my eyes, I like to clean with a tissue paper. Just get like whatever eye brush and wrap it around. And just try to take out as much as you can, and I like to roll it. And there you go. Let me take it off, wrap it around. Simple as that to clean up. Now I like to use a white eye pencil on the waterline on the bottom, just to also make my eyes look bigger and make my cut crease pop. So we're just gonna go on our waterline, softly. You could use white, you could use a nude color, anything lighter really makes your eyes look brighter and bigger. And as you can see, I usually don't put anything on my waterline, but it does add like a little pizzazz. Alright, so now we're going to go in with our foundation. I've been loving this NARS soft matte. This one. And I'm just going to put it on my fingers. Ooh. Put it all over. And then, follow your little crease that you did. Now, I like to use my fingers because it uses less product, and I really feel like the heat with my fingers like helps it melt on my face. And I like putting on my lips. Also, it's important that when at least exfoliate your lips if you wear a lot of lipstick, especially now with wearing masks. Some people's lips become chapped. Because if I were to put foundation on like chappy lips, then it'll just be on skin, and your lipstick won't last as long. So, yes. What do you guys think about this foundation? I really like it. Despite that, my lack of sleeping. But now we're gonna add a bronzer. I'm actually gonna be using eyeshadow for bronzer this time because I couldn't get a bronzer. So in the same palette, might as well use the same palette. I'm gonna be using this brown right here. Let's see if I can point it as a bronzer. And I always go for like a 33. I think of it like a see 33. So I start off just softly. You could always layer on top. And then put as more as needed. Like I like putting more here and blending it out. Well, that was a little crazy. We could fix it. So I'm gonna go all the way around and just blend it in. If you put too much like I just did, blend and blend. Or it could also be, whoa. I misjudged the pigmentation on this. There we go. I like how this side looks. For this one, I might just, let me see. There we go. Hands to the rescue. I really think it's the lighting because it doesn't look as dark as what it looks like when I look at the screen. But, I mean, it'll keep me chiseled. Now, I just want to put a little bit of foundation, just like a tad bit, on the bottom part of my just to clear out foundation. I want the foundation to look like I'm unleash your inner Bob. I should do a Bob Ross look with little trees and just make it green and think happy thoughts. You could also use your foundation brush to brush it out. Oh, that's a good one. It's a concealer brush, and you could use your. There you go. That's perfect. This is a happy accident. So yes, there it's looking better. All right, then we are going to get our a blush, and I've been using and really loving the Besame Apricot cream rouge. Come on, there you go, apricot. It's a really beautiful color. Come on. I feel like I have to be like a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger to show you guys the. So I just get, and a little bit goes a long way. So I just stick my finger, put a little dot there, finger, little dot towards the back, because I already have big cheeks. So, no, the cheeks grandmas love to pinch. So, and then I just rub it in. Then we're going to take our highlighter. I'm using this Artist Couture highlighter in Summer Haze. And I've been loving using it with this Luxe brush, but it just looks like this fluffy brush. As you can see, it has highlighter on it. And we're going to highlight areas we want to pop. So now when it comes to highlighter, especially powdered highlighters, always tap it to let go of like excess product. Look how much, I know people love highlighting so you can see yourselves out in the solar system. So I just love putting it on top here to make my cheekbones pop. And then just spreading it out. Give it that nice. Don't you all feel like doing this, like, ooh, snatch space when you do this? Alright, and I like to put it on my Cupid's bow, just softly touching it, because when you put your makeup on top, it'll give you like a nice little look there, and right here in the bottom too. On my chin. And I'm not pressing it on my skin, I'm lightly like going over. Chin shimmer. And I also love the fan brushes because they really help not put so much product on your face and pop out. And you know what? I'm going to put some here on my brow bone. Doesn't hurt to shine a little more, right? And last but not least, on the nose. Murder pop. Okay, now I look like a little reindeer. Wrong holiday. Alright, so then we're going to go back to our eyeshadow. Now, this is something I normally don't do, but I will be putting eyeshadow under my eyes just to blend, just to give it a more smoky effect. So you will be using a very small brush that I separated earlier for this. Oh, here we go. This one is by Sephora. It came in one of those holiday collections. Like this. It looks like this. And we were going to be getting that light pink color that we used. You know what? Let's start from light to dark. So we're going to get this color. First color we used. And for this one, it's going to be the opposite. I know I gave you guys a tip of looking like this when you're doing your eyeshadow, but for this, look down. Well, can't do it on camera because then you won't see me, but I'll try my best here. So we're going to put it in the inner corners to the middle of your eye. Just under. Then we're going to take the I forgot what they call it. This thing to clean out your brush. It's really just one of these. It's crazy because then you see all the eyeshadow that has come off it. And you wouldn't think you use that much, but you do. Then we're going to get the lighter pink that we used. That looks dark on the camera. And we're going to go from the center to the end. You see, it creates like a different vibe. More of a smoky effect. Same thing on the other side. Now we're going to get the dark color and put it from like 3/4, right, well, you know what, 1, 2, 3, and then out. I didn't think on Sunday you guys would be doing some kind of math, no? Alright, so you see it helps create a more smoky effect. Alright. Damn it. Now we're going to do our eyeliner. And if you guys have been watching me before, you know that I love the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. And the cheapest you could get it is on Amazon. I used to buy it at Target. Target had it sometimes. Sometimes they did. Sometimes they didn't. And now I buy it from Amazon. And you get it in 2 days, so it's good. So we're going to do eyeliner. You can make it as long as you like, as short as you like. You don't have to put on eyeliner. So for this, just like the eyeshadow in the beginning, I like to put it down. It really helps to see what you're doing, and it keeps your eye as closed as possible. If you have a hooded eye, make sure to go up and down to make sure that you could still create the line that you're looking for. So I like to create a V at first, then go in the inner corners. And connect them. And then fill in the little holes. You can make it as thick as you like. Here you go. I always find it amazing, and I know I always have eyeliner on, but just the difference it makes on your eye. And then I'll go in right here just to finish off. There you go. Now we repeat the same thing and try to match it. But the good thing when you do your eyeliner and eyeshadow and you clean out the edges, you create like a natural tracing that you could trace on, and that way you know how to balance it. Like you can see when we cleaned it, we created this line, and it really helps you keep in mind how to make it match. So then we're going to do this eye. Do the little outside first, and it's basically following the line you had from your eyeshadow. And then in. And then we're going to do the inner corner. And now we're going to fill in. And work on your inner eye. I'm making it a little longer inside, as you can see. And that's why I love liquid, because it's thin enough to like get your inner corner and give it that little flick. And if you can't create the flick, or you don't have liquid eyeliner, you get a toothpick, not a toothpick, a Q-tip, and clean it up that way. Yes. So I love the way the colors look with the liner on and the ombre and little cut effect. So we did a cut crease, but it's like a half cut crease, so we blended it out at the end. And then the eyeshadow on the bottom really helps it mix. Now we're going to give it that pow factor with mascara and lashes. So I know I had the glue. Here we go. So 2 weeks ago, I did like different eyelashes. And I really like the traditional glue ones. And so I'll be using ones that I've already used. I love this little case. You could get like 2 for $10 on Amazon, and you could organize all your lashes. And it helps it keep the shape. So I already have these cut, and if you want to see that, I also have that on my YouTube channel on how, or on the Rockabilly Q, you can see the past video of how to apply lashes. Or if you want me to redo it, let me know. So before we put the lashes, we're gonna put mascara. My eyelashes are a little like flat, so we're gonna brush them first. And this also helps flake off any of the eyeshadow, because you don't want to mix eyeshadow with your mascara, and it makes your eyelashes like funky. So this helps it flake off any of those. Then we are going to bend this with a curling. I got these at the dollar store. You can get so much at the dollar store, and it does the same thing as all the other ones. Then we're going to get our mascara. I got this sample of the Milk Kush mascara. And like I've said before, I haven't really found a mascara that I really loved. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm willing to try. That's why I keep getting samples. So for mascara, my tip is never to just go up and down. Do a little vibration. It helps coat the lash completely. So vibration, by vibration I mean a little back and forth while you're going up. And then on the bottom, I do that but shorter because I don't really want that much. And you see how this really helps pop the white that you put on the waterline? Here. I seem to be weaker on this side. All right. So then we have the mascara, and we don't really need eyelashes, but we want to look like poof. We want our dates or our galentines to look at our eyes and be, I'm in love. Does anybody have any plans for Valentine's? Do your boyfriends still ask you to be your Valentine's if you have a boyfriend? I'm waiting for my boyfriend to ask me to be his Valentine. Let me know. I want to know if it's just me or is this normal. So for the eyeshadow, sorry, I like using the dual that looks like a liner, and I coat the lash right there, and put it on both. Take your time because you have to wait for it to get tacky in order for it to even stay on your eye. Oh, thank you. I really do feel like the eyeliner look is like part of my look. So I appreciate that very much. Oh, so magical. Thank you. Thank you. I hope it's Kayla. I'm so excited for So Magical. I've been planning. It's a convention in Orlando for crafting and sewing, embroidery, all types of things. And you can learn. Check them out, somagical.com. And this year, they also have a fashion show. And I'm looking for, I'll be teaching again this year. And I'm looking forward to the fashion show because they also have a fashion show. And I want to create like a one-of-a-kind piece because this year I really want to showcase different skills that I have. So I really want to push myself and try new things. So I've been drawing up a few sketches and figuring out what I should be doing. Like, what should I do? Sorry, I'm just blocking a few people from my comments that seem to be spamming. All right, so we're going to get, I love this thing for my lashes. And whichever one you put the glue on first, you're going to put this at the edge. Right there. I usually do this. So I like to curl it like this just to make it flexible and go at the edge. And you're going to grab this right in the center, as close as possible. And then when your eyes close, so look down like that. You're going to plop it right close to the lashes. And fix this movie. Look at the difference. These are not so boom, but they do create like volume. Yes. And same on the other side. Plop them on. And fix this movie. Yeah, love at first flapping of lashes. I'm sure that's how I caught my man. And this is his comment to all my comments. Yes, I would love to have baby Ari. Thank you for joining, BB. Hi, Jackie. Came right on time. If you missed out anything, this recording will stay up here wherever you're watching and on my YouTube channel. And make sure if you go to my YouTube, I just uploaded a new video today. I actually made that video last week, but I was feeling a little sick. But I finally put it up, and check it out. Make sure to leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I made a dress out of bed sheets, and it was a Tinkerbell bed sheet. Super cute. So now the last thing we are going to put on is our lipstick. Well, actually, no. Like, no. I didn't have like my big translucent powder, but I'll be using I I'm on the fence with the Kat Von D line. I don't know. She's been in a lot of controversy, so. But I got this sample in a Sephora like birthday thing with a translucent powder. You can use any translucent powder. I actually love the one from NYX, and that's the one I'm gonna order next time I go out. And as you can see, I've been using this little sample until the end. So we're just gonna put our biggest fluffy brush, this big thing, and we're just gonna dip it in there. And what I like to do with this to set it is, make sure to tap it so you don't have that much. You're gonna softly brush over your face, and it's gonna like blend any harsh lines you have, and it's just gonna set everything. I don't really bake, but I like to do this at the end, just to give it that like airbrush look. Let's do. You know what? I guess my eyelash was not glued. Hold on. What happened here? Let me see if I need more glue. This has never happened. That was a first. So, I'm gonna see if that's gonna fall over again. So you're gonna lightly, not pressing, like softly, like that, all over. And this really helps blend and set your makeup at the same time. I feel like it gives it like a more like clean look, and it takes out like any excess product on your face, and it feels nice. And I even do it on my shadow. What is that? Hold on, I'm gonna I'm gonna read the comments now. Hold on. That was embarrassing. So yeah, we're just gonna fluff it. It's gonna go in my hair. But you see, I feel like it blends everything and makes things look smoother. I didn't put any concealer today, but going natural. Let's see, Jackie. I watched the video. That dress that came out so stinking cute. Thank you. I was so worried because I just saw cottagecore on TikTok, which is like this like cottagey look, and I had this pattern that reminded me of it, and then I was like, I wanted to be pinup, but I wanted to be bold, and I wanted to be Tinkerbell to go. It worked out. Thank you so much, Jackie. That's my eyelash experience in a nutshell. It happens. I keep getting knocked off. Oh no, I'm so sorry. And you don't need concealer. Oh, thank you. All right, so for lips, I'm gonna start off with the lip liner, the MAC Ruby Woo. And I sharpen it every time I use it. I just did it. So you're gonna line the lips. I like lining my lips. Some videos you see me lining it, sometimes you don't. But today I want to really define look, since we have the cuts, the partial cut crease, the liner, these stripes. This is from Tatiana Boutique, if anybody is curious. I love it. Now, this is an older style of theirs, but now in their new style, if you buy this shirt, you could actually remove the bow. Here, you can't really remove the bow. It's just like a... But in the newer styles, you could remove it, which I think is pretty cool. Because sometimes you want the bow, and sometimes you don't want the bow. So I like to line my lips right on my lip. I don't go over and I don't go under. And then on the top, I'm going to define the Cupid's bow. So I first do that line, then I do that line, a little B for Valentine. I cracked myself. Alright, so then bring it down. and I keep it. Sometimes this is where I find a hard time matching because I feel like this side is curlier, but curvier. So now I like to fill it in. Now, like I usually don't use lip pencil, but I say this helps keep it more defined. And if you have fine lines around your mouth, it really does help from the bleeding, like bleeding through your lines. Then I've been loving this Maybelline um, matte ink in Dancer. Let's see here. Let me see. Whatever. It's called Dancer 118, and we're gonna put it over our lips. I love this red. It's like only one coat. Once it dries, because it dries to a matte red, it's like food proof. Okay, you could do anything with it. It's kiss proof. It's food proof. It's drink proof. It won't. It's like transfer proof. Just wait till it dries. And what I love about this Maybelline matte ink, and I've heard it, and actually, like the reason I even tried this is because one of my customers was like, "Oh, have you tried this like color?" And I was thinking, whatever. And it was on sale at CVS, and the lady at CVS even told me that they're always sold out. So I had to try it, and I bought this one on Amazon because I couldn't find it in the store. They had a lot of nude colors, but I love this color. And the only time it comes off is if you eat greasy food, though. So like normal lipsticks, but this is not sticky. It doesn't like dry up, and I gotta say, besides using like a lip stain, this actually works with your masks if it's not rubbing on your mask. Because of course, anything rubbing on anything is gonna fade over time. Um, but yes, I really like that one, and I love the color, and I love it. It's still a little wet, but trust me, it dries up and it stays. So, what do you guys think about my Valentine's look? You can dress it up. It's still retro. Yes. Oh, Jackie, I need life proof. Ah, yes, that would be amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining in. I'm gonna give a couple seconds if you guys have any questions. I know sometimes there's a lag with the questions. Um, oh, I wanted to show this headpiece. I just didn't want to wear the dress that I have to match this, but look at how beautiful this headpiece is. It's a heart. I found this while cleaning, and isn't it so cute? You can wear like a little pillbox heart. Love it. So I hope you guys have a beautiful Valentine's. I believe Valentine is on Sunday. Hmm. So should I do a virtual like Galentine's on Sunday? What do you guys want to see next Sunday? Um, the only reason I do a lot, I won't be going on a brunch Valentine's Day. My boyfriend works on Sundays, but maybe for next Sunday, if you have any suggestions, let me know down below. We'll do something fun, uh, virtual. Maybe I should send out a link and have you guys join in on the live and do like a Valentine's live thing. If you guys are really, if you're interested, Jackie, Sarah, Isabel. That would be a great way to like have a great day. I like that idea. Let me know if you're interested. I'll send you guys a link or I'll make it public. I can have up to 10 people in the program that I used. I hope you guys join me next Sunday at 3 p.m. We'll have a Galentine's brunch. We'll have like make your own stuff at home and drink whatever. I'm gonna try to make mimosas with this glitter. For New Year's Eve, my friend Vivian got me like this glitter that you could put in your cup. You just put a little bit because I put too much the first time and it was a bit crazy. But you put glitter on your champagne glass or mimosa glass. I don't know if it worked for mimosas because they're like see through, but it gives you like this nice shimmer. So I will be having a glitter mimosa. But yes, I'll put the link out in the description for the next live so you can join in. Please join in and we'll have a beautiful Valentine's brunch together, virtually, safely, and with the world. So, guys, have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you on next week. Please be safe. Thank you all for your kind words, and love you all. Bye-bye.